Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte has come out and said it's going to be a tough week, but we will try our best against Arsenal, Leicester and Chelsea. A former Spurs midfielder has stated that Antonio Conte has lost a bit of his passion at Spurs and he could walk if he isn't backed in the transfer window. Tottenham Hotspur are keeping tabs on a 19-year-old right back from Peterborough United, and the club have just been granted permission to build 72 homes and a cinema opposite the stadium. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the transfer news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start the video by talking about Tottenham's game on Wednesday evening at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, losing 1-0 at home to Chelsea in the League Cup semi-final second leg. A disappointing evening. And of course, Tottenham Hotspur lost 3-0 on aggregate, having lost 2-0 at Stamford Bridge last week. Now, of course, there is a real quality difference between Tottenham and Chelsea. Of course, they are the European champions, and it just wasn't our night either because Andre Mariner awarded Tottenham Hotspur 2 penalties, 1 in each half, and then the decisions were retracted. And then, of course, Harry Kane scored late on, and that was disallowed. Now, my thoughts on the game very quickly. Well, we've got a team who have played Europa Conference League football and have been knocked out of the competition, and we were playing against the Champions League winners of last season. So that is the quality difference. Tottenham Hotspur need to go out in this January transfer window and especially in the summer transfer window and get a good few additions in for Antonio Conte. We need players that can walk straight into this starting 11 because, you know, there are players in that starting 11 on Wednesday evening that just simply aren't good enough. And that is being very honest. That is being very frank. You know, our team at the moment is not good enough to play a top team like Chelsea. We just cannot compete with teams like this because they are way, way ahead of us. Now, I must say, when I saw the starting lineup and I saw Cowlin in goal, I thought it was a very strange decision for me. The club captain should definitely be in that starting 11 for such an important game, a second leg of a semi-final, an important game in the season, you know, and, you know, possibly going through to the final. I know it was a big ask from Tottenham Hotspur to play the European champions, to score 2 to take it to extra time and penalties, or to score 3 and go through. A big ask. But that was one of the problems. Although Cowlin was at fault for the goal, Rudiger's goal in the 18th minute, we didn't score against Chelsea in 180 minutes of football. You know, both home and away leg, we didn't score a goal against them. And ultimately, you know, you don't go through to a final if you don't score a goal against the opposition, do you? And of course, we gifted Chelsea all 3 goals that they scored in the 2 legs. The 2 at Stamford Bridge, and of course, Cowlin gifted Rudiger his goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And when you're playing a top team like Chelsea, you cannot afford any slip-ups. You cannot afford any mistakes. And we made 3. Now, Tottenham Hotspur's next game is this Sunday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against Arsenal. It is the big one, the North London derby, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. Please do let me know your score prediction in the comment section below. I'm starting to feel quietly confident about this game now because they have a lot of injury problems. They have players away on international duty as well. And on Thursday, Granit Xhaka was sent off against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg, and he will now miss the North London derby. It was announced by Spurs on Thursday afternoon that our FA Cup 4th round tie against Brighton Hove Albion will take place on Saturday the 5th of February with the kick-off time 8 p.m. The match has been selected for live broadcast in the UK on ITV4. With no replays set to take place, the tie must be decided on the night with extra time and penalties if required. Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte was talking after the Chelsea defeat on Wednesday evening and said over the two legs, Chelsea deserved to go through to the final. But I think in the second leg, we deserved a better final result. We created many chances and the players played with a great intensity, with a will, a desire not to lose the game. He then went on to say, we were also a bit unlucky. I don't like to use this word, but sometimes it can happen during a game. 2 penalties that were changed and a goal disallowed after VAR. Then we had many chances to try and score, but at the end, I repeat, Chelsea deserved to reach the final and we have to know this. Conte then went on to say, we know very well that we have an important game against Arsenal, then after 3 days against Leicester, then against Chelsea again. It will be a really tough week for us and we will try to give our best. Now, my thoughts on Antonio Conte's comments there, particularly the end bit. We have got 3 massive games coming up. We have got Arsenal, the North London derby on Sunday. And then Wednesday, we have got Leicester away. And then we have Chelsea away. Now, please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Those 3 games, how many points out of a possible 9 do you see Tottenham Hotspur picking up? I feel that it is going to be very, very difficult to get results in these 3 games. As I said earlier, I'm feeling a little bit more confident about the Arsenal game now because they have so many injuries and players, away on international duty. And now, of course, Granit Xhaka is now suspended. So they have a lot of players missing. But the Leicester and Chelsea away games, I feel, are going to be very, very difficult. But we need transfers in this window. We really, really do. Of course, I've said so often on this channel, I'm expecting the main transfers to be done in the summer. But Antonio Conte, he needs help. He needs help right now because, we need improvements in this starting 11 rapidly, very, very quickly. We need players to come in instantly and walk straight into the team. We do not need players that we, need to give a year to bed in. We need stars now to walk straight into this starting 11 and give us something. Because these last few games we have really, really struggled. And, I feel that the club really needs to help Antonio Conte out. He has become the first ever manager in the club's history, to go unbeaten in his first 8 league games. We have limitations. He has limitations with this squad and he needs new additions as soon as possible. Former Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Jamie O'Hara has been talking on TalkSport all about Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte. And O'Hara has come out and said he's not the same on the side as he was when he first came in. He looks like he's lost the passion a little bit. He's looking at the side thinking, what chance do I have? He's having to play Matt Doherty on the wing again. The players that we've got out there, Emerson Royal, we've signed him. Brian Hill, we've signed him this season. He isn't good enough. Jamie O'Hara then went on to say Daniel Levy, if he doesn't buy and bring in some top quality players, then Antonio Conte will walk. He will walk, I'm telling you. If Manchester United phoned him tomorrow and said we want you, he would seriously think about leaving. Now, my thoughts on Jamie O'Hara's comments, I don't agree that he's lost passion. I just think he is a little bit frustrated. I think that Antonio Conte has really realised that he has a very limited squad and, some real limitations with some of these players. And I think that he feels that a lot of these players aren't good enough and he needs help. And the Tottenham Hotspur board at this stage now, immediately, need to give him help. This manager needs to be backed. We have got a world-class manager at our club. He needs to be backed, 110%. A report has just been published by Football League World and they are stating that Tottenham are interested in Peterborough United's Benjamin Mensah as they consider doing a deal for the player this month. The 19-year-old has failed to break through into the first team at the Posh in the league, with his appearances coming in the EFL Trophy in recent seasons. However, the attacking right-back is still seen as a top talent by the Championship strugglers, and it appears his quality has caught the eye of Spurs. And on the Sky Sports Transfer Centre, they revealed that the Londoners have made an inquiry about the player, although the report does claim that a host of other clubs are also keeping tabs on his situation. If a move to Spurs does come off, Mensah will link up with their under-23 squad initially, which will come as no surprise given his lack of top-level experience in the game. Nevertheless, Peterborough United are sure to put up a fight to keep hold of the youngster who joined them as a teenager after a spell with Aston Villa's academy as a kid. A report has just been published by Football.London, who are stating that Spurs have been granted permission this week to build a new 6-storey complex of homes and a cinema opposite their stadium. The application for the project was made back in August to Haringey Council by Goodyard Tottenham Limited, which is part of Tottenham's corporate group structure. The building project development company is based at the club's Lillywhite House headquarters within their stadium complex, with Spurs chairman Daniel Levy and operations and finance director Matthew Collicott on its board. On Monday, following a consultation period, Haringey's planning subcommittee agreed with their planning officer's recommendation to approve the scheme, which will bring 72 new homes, public spaces, commercial and business space, and a 4-screen cinema along Tottenham's High Road on a site known as the Printworks. Spurs have also proposed the major redevelopment of 2 sites to the west of the Printworks, known as the Goods Yard and the Depot, both sites subject to a separate planning application for 867 new homes and 2,040 square metres of commercial space are yet to be approved.
Thanks Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.